23 ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
Good evening. Here's what's making headlines today. Legal experts say don't count on the Biden administration to forgive your student loans anytime soon. Experts say before the administration can forgive $10,000 in federal student loans per borrower, the government must find a different way to pay for it. And that could take time, and the pause to pay student loans expires in October. Student Loan Hero says paying down your loan debt during the pause will put you ahead later this year. And they also remind people that refinancing loans through a private lender means any federal adjustments to student loans will no longer apply to you. AMC, Regal, and Cinemark all say fully vaccinated customers no longer have to wear a mask inside their theaters. For others, masks will now be strongly encouraged, but can be removed when eating or drinking. Theaters will continue other COVID-19 health safety measures, including reduced capacity and enhanced cleaning procedures, and employees will still be required to wear face coverings. The cinema chains point to the latest CDC guidance in the making of the changes, but will abide by any state or local ordinances. California does still require masks to be worn indoors, regardless of whether or not you are vaccinated, until June 15th. And if you're in the market for a new vehicle, you might want to consider a lease for right now. Low inventory due to the chip shortage caused by the pandemic means that prices won't be as great as they usually are on this holiday weekend. And experts at Edmunds say that leasing instead of buying might be the best choice. And they say it's a short-term commitment of 2 or 3 years and usually lower payments. And experts say that by the time the lease ends, supplies will likely be back to normal. And there should be more choices and a chance to get a better deal on that car. Brandon?
Well, today is going to be the warmest day of the year so far. We are close to 100. Not entirely clear if we're actually going to get here this afternoon. It's going to be very close, and I think as we head through the forecast, we've got a very good chance of breaking 100 and staying there through this week. But we are running a little tiny bit cooler than expected. But still, I think as the weather pattern continues to heat up as we head into tomorrow, it's probably going to break 100. I think we're going to get well into 100. 103 is what I'm going in Bakersfield for tomorrow. As warm as 105 over in the desert, so some very warm temperatures all across the county, and they stay with us. I think tomorrow's the peak of it, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all very warm. The potential for our first heat wave of the year. Good news on the horizon, though, as we head into next week. It looks like we will get a cool down, at least back to normal, potentially even cooler than that. So we like to see that in the forecast, 7-day forecast for our mountain communities, close to 100 for Lake Isabella. Again, just like we are in the valley today, unsure if we're actually going to get there. Tehachapi in the 90s and close to that for Fraser Park.
And that's your latest update. Have a great evening.